And talking about crazy fads, here's one from Britain. The monarchy. I mean, having a queen in 2022 is bad enough. Celebrating it is worse. But that's what Britain is doing today, a nationwide celebration of Queen Elizabeth II. Why today? Because today marks 70 years of her coronation, her Platinum Jubilee. On this day in 1953, she acceded to the throne. It was a spectacular ceremony. She took the royal oath. She was anointed with the holy oil. And she was invested with the crown jewels. All of this happened inside Westminster Abbey in London. Outside, the British public went crazy. On that day, Queen Elizabeth did not just become Queen of England, she became Queen of Canada, of Australia, of New Zealand, of South Africa, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Since then, it's been a long reign. She has worked with 14 British Prime Ministers, welcomed 14 US Presidents and hosted God knows how many banquets. Today was all about celebrating that reign. The Queen appeared on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. She presided over a military parade. She also watched a fly pass over London. The planes formed the number 70 in the sky. But today was just the start. The celebrations will last for 4 days. It also covers the Queen's official birthday on Saturday. Fun fact. The Queen has 2 birthdays. The real one is on April 21st. The other one, the official one, is on Saturday. Now, why does she have 2 birthdays? Because she's the Queen and she can. It's all very impressive. But our question is, what's the point? The Queen is 96 years old. She represents an institution that most of the world has rejected, and rightly so. The monarchy is built on the premise of inequality, that one family is better than all others. Just think about it. Every single person in Britain has a birthday. I'm sure some of them are exemplary citizens too. But how many of them get an 82 gun salute or a fly past and parade? I'm guessing none. And that's the problem with monarchy. They represent a dark age in human history of colonialism, of slavery, of injustice. Most countries would distance themselves from such history, but Britain loves the monarchy. Ahead of the Platinum Jubilee, YouGov conducted an opinion poll. Their question was quite simple. Should Britain retain the monarchy? 62% said yes. They wanted Britain to retain the monarchy. Only 22% preferred an elected head of state. What explains this obsession? Well, the royals themselves have an answer. Listen to this. This is what they say. The sovereign acts as a focus for national identity, unity and pride, gives a sense of stability and continuity, officially recognizes success and excellence, and supports the ideal of voluntary service. Great sentiments. But do you really need a monarch to do all of this? India has a national identity without a king or a queen. So does the US, France, and 159 other republics in the world. Another argument is soft power, that the royal family attracts tourists and brings in money. How much money are we talking about? There are no exact figures, but there are estimates. $2.7 billion directly to the UK economy and $400 million through free media coverage. I know that sounds like a lot, but do remember this. The taxpayers pay for the royal upkeep, their mansions, their cars, their clothes. Most of it is paid for by the British taxpayers. And don't get me started on their soft power. Prince Andrew, the Queen's son, is accused of paedophilia. Prince Charles, her other son, committed adultery. And their own daughter-in-law accused them of racism. What kind of soft power is this? If anything, the royal family is a walking monument of controversies. Outside Britain, people are realizing this. Last year, Barbados parted ways with the Queen. They declared themselves a republic. Reports say Jamaica is considering the same. But the biggest setback is brewing down under. Australia's new government is committed to creating a republic. In fact, they have a special minister for it. The Minister for Republic. He says it's time for Australia to abolish the monarchy, and his argument is rock solid. Listen to what he says. Literally, hundreds of Australians could perform the role, so why wouldn't we appoint an Australian as a pinnacle position under the Constitution? It's hard to argue with that. If Australia drops the Queen, others could follow, like Canada, for instance. Opinion polls say a majority of Canadians support abolishing the monarchy. And why wouldn't they? The British monarch lives thousands of miles away in another continent. Most Canadians have never seen Britain, let alone the monarch. What Britain does with the Queen is their choice. Celebrate her, pray for her, or abolish her position. But there is no justification for the Commonwealth to exist. For many countries, it is a reminder of a painful past that Britain is gleefully flaunting. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.